All right, so for my AirPod owners out there, man, what is the number one issue that happens when you drop your AirPods? I know some of you gonna be like, "Ugh, I just did this last week." Yes, your AirPods fly out your case, and then you got to worry about either your AirPods being all scratched up, or your case scratched up, or your AirPod might go down in a sewer, and you got Leonardo in the Ninja Turtles in the sewer using your AirPods. But you don't want that to happen, and God forbid that doesn't happen. But I'm pretty sure it's something that somebody probably has done out there. So I was just browsing YouTube, browsing Amazon, always trying to check out some latest and greatest. And I saw a case from ESR, which I love their AirPod cases, make some of the best bang for your buck cases out there for the AirPods, in my opinion. I saw they had a Pulse case. And I said, wait a minute, T, how in the world did this slip past me? So I'm not blaming myself. I'm blaming y'all because y'all didn't let me know about this fire case that ESR just dropped right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. And that's exactly what this case solves when it comes to dropping them, your AirPods flying. You don't got to worry about that with the ESR Pulse case. So let's go ahead and go through the construction. I'll tell you about how this latch system works and all the ins and outs about it. And I'll go ahead and get you up out of here so you can go over to Amazon and go ahead and pick you up one of these bad boys. So when it comes to the ESR Pulse case, as you know, all of ESR cases are usually made of some type of plastic design, but it's very sturdy, doesn't feel flimsy. Now the the construction of these is the plastic on the outside, which is going to be a shiny plastic. Now, I'm not sure if all of the different colors are shiny. This is the titanium colorway. ESR makes 6 different colors that you can get into this. So don't worry about you being locked down to just born black, white, and different. No, you can get all types of colors, 6 different colors. And this one right here is going to be called the titanium color, just because I got to have all things titanium. I got to do it because I love the titanium colorway. But it has a very slick type surface, but around the edges, this is a rubberized texture that goes all the way around. So it does help with grip. Now, I saw some people in reviews complaining about grip. You're not holding on to your AirPods like you would hold on to a case. So I'm not really getting it. These most likely are going to be in a bag, and in rare occasions, they're in my pocket. So not really too concerned about the grip aspect of it, but in my opinion, it works. It does it just fine, very sturdy. So flipping it over on the back of it, let's go ahead and see what's going on the back. You see you do get that pairing button, which is very critical because you don't know how there are so many cases out there that just doesn't have the pairing button. You flip it over on the back and you're like, now, what am I supposed to do with this? Now I got to take it out. God forbid it's not a case that fits super tight. Then you got to get to the pairing button. But shout out to ESR for always holding it down and giving us that pairing button. Flipping it over on the bottom, as you see the cutout for your lightning. Excuse me, not lightning. Goodness, the type C. I'm so used to lightning. I'm trying to get that lightning thought out of my head. But you get a cutout for your USB type C, but this case is compatible with lightning and type C. So don't worry about it. If you ain't updated yet, you good to go. You got you. We got you covered. Cutout for your speakers. Flipping over here on the side, you're going to get a little cutout for a lanyard. Now, I don't use lanyards. I take them right off. As soon as I get ESR AirPod cases, they always come with these little lanyards. And every time I get them in the box, the first thing I do is take them straight out. I just don't really care for lanyards. But if this is your thing, then go ahead for it. Be my guest. You'll be good to go. Now, let's go ahead and talk about how this case fits on the AirPods because we know that's critical. You know, I'm a big stickler for that because the majority, if I have 7 AirPod cases, usually 8 of them or it just doesn't fit that good. The fit is loose and it's just, no, we like tight fitting things. If you know what I'm talking about, in and out of the studio. But let's go ahead and take a look. So on the bottom half of it, we'll open this mechanism. We'll get into that in a minute. But the bottom half is going to be a very tight suction. So you're not popping this off and you got to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You're going to have to do actions that you normally wouldn't do when you grab your AirPods. This bottom portion fits in this case very tightly. And that's what I love to see when it comes to AirPod cases. Now, when you're talking about the top up here, this of course gives you that little adhesive strip. So you peel that adhesive strip off, make sure you clean the top of your AirPods really good. And that will allow this lid to adhere very strong. So you don't gotta worry about the top lid falling off. That's what we love to see. We don't like AirPod cases that does not have an adhesive top. I wish there was a way they can snap on so we can just forget about the adhesive thing. But for right now, adhesive is going to have to hold us down. So that's good as well. And on the side right here, you get a little ESR branding. Now, let's go ahead and get around to this latch system, T. How does this thing work? So if you're looking at the front of it, you're going to see a little latch. Oh, by the way, down here, you do get a little cutout for your light, let you know if it's red, with orange or green or with white, whatever your light is, you'll be able to see it right there. But this little latch system basically works off of magnets, and one thing about ESR, they're not afraid to put magnets in something, especially when it comes to a case like that, because they do have cases back here for MagSafe charging. I'll show you that towards the end of the video. But this little lever, basically what it does is it's driven by magnets. So you're going to have a little lever right here. One side is going to be grooved over here so you can get your finger up in there, pause, and it's going to basically flip your little latch open so you can get to your AirPods. Now, when it's closed, you ain't gonna get in this thing. There's no opening it up by accident when it's closed. It's not gonna open in a bag or anything by itself. You're going to have to flip this latch for it to open. And basically what happens is when you pull that latch, magnets, reverse polarity, it pops the case open. You know how magnets are. If that polarity isn't right, it's gonna kick it, it's gonna push back. That's what they use to actually open the case lid on this. So I love that technology. I feel that works very well and it feels very, very sturdy. And just doing like a little soft close, you can feel that thing just latch right up in there. And when you flip that lid is popped up in a hurry. You don't got to worry about being slow or mushy type of, no, it boom, it pops open and it acts, you did access your AirPods right on point. So I love that idea. And let's close it real slow because it's not all the way closed, but you feel that latch on. And that is basically going to stop you from your AirPods or anything just dropping. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't opening. I don't know how much more I got to drop my AirPods, but you don't got to worry about it. And even with all those drops, you don't even see no damage to the actual case. And this bad boy is hard wood. You hear me? So any other case, just about your AirPods will go flying out and then you got to go retrieve them. You don't got to worry about it with the ESR Pulse. Flipping it over on the back real quick, the ESR cases, when you get to the higher end ones, they do have MagSafe magnets in there. Now, of course, I'm not sure about you guys. I 100% charge my AirPods via MagSafe. I do not plug them in. I don't know if I have ever plugged them in. But if you got to, it's there. But I love this function because it makes it easier to attach to your MagSafe. And if you need to put these on some type of stand or something like that, the magnets are strong enough to hold you down when you need to use it like this. So I absolutely love that. I feel like ESR is the ones that's doing magnets right. And a lot of people don't put magnets into their AirPod cases. And I really think they should because it just makes your case that much better than the competition. So go ahead and check this out, man. This is going to be the ESR Pulse AirPod case with that latch system, which I feel works brilliant. Once again, you get this in 6 different colors, so you can go ahead and get it to whatever you want. Price sitting at $21.99 over on Amazon. Get this thing same day, next day delivery. Wherever it is in your region, you can get it quickly for a good price. Has a very strong latch system and has those MagSafe magnets with a very nice build quality. It's just hard to beat when it comes to ESR cases. But if you want a case for your AirPods, you're like, T, I don't really care about the latch. I just want some nice solid protection while giving me those magnets. You can go ahead and check out another dope ESR AirPod case that they check out. I'll put that link right here.